Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Smoking on a Budget. Today what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be doing two whole chickens. One that I dry brined and one that I wet brined. Both of them have been brinded for 24 hours each. Hopper, get over here. Come on. Of course we all know there's Hopper. Everybody say hi to Hopper. So we are going to make a type of a beer can chicken. Although instead of beer cans, I'm going to go ahead and use a Twisted Tea, half and half. We're going to be putting them on these porcelain holders rather than the beer cans. I don't know. They say that the beer cans are a bad idea because when the temperature gets up, it unleashes toxins. I'm not going to take my chance. I'm going to use the porcelain. Who would want to ruin a perfectly good Twisted Tea? That's what it said. We will be cooking today on the Savannah Pit Boss. And we will be cooking at 350 for about 2 hours. Let's go ahead and get in and let's get the seasoning. So we're going to start with seasoning the dry brine. All I did on this was my family and I love garlic, so I use, of course, a little bit of garlic in this and some kosher salt. Rubbed it in real well. We're probably about 4 tablespoons of salt, and then garlic probably somewhere around about the same. And like I said, we just brined it with salt, put it back in the pan, and you can see there's some really good coloring. It is still pretty moist because it had a chance to pull all that protein out. Now we're going to get the seasoning. This is a Smoking on a Budget chicken base seasoning. We're going to get in here and get real good. Like to tap and just kind of rub in some of my seasonings. Gotta love Texas in the summertime. The high of today was 101, which definitely does help when you want to kind of bring down some of your meats temperature wise. You want to bring them up versus when they're in the refrigerator. We got a really good crust on there going. Put some inside the cavity. Now inside of that, inside of this, I added some of the seasoning and of course a Twisted Tea. I'm going to open up that cavity right here. Get that all set up and on there. We will, just so everybody knows, all the internet trolls, I will be throwing out this seasoning bottle once I'm done making the other chicken. Now another little step, you can see where the chicken pulls away from the skin here on the breast. I put a little bit of seasoning in there. I rub that in real well, get a good coat, because then that's actually going to affect the chicken meat and not just the skin. All that looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the smoker. Woo, man, smoke it. That Savannah grill, baby, does a great job. Just set that in there, just like so. Remember, when we are checking the process of the chicken, we want to make sure that we hit 165 degrees minimum. Now we're going to take out the brine one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. We will be putting up a how to make a brine video. Again, this has been brined for 24 hours. Both of these have. Just going to season them up. And we're going to see the difference towards the end between the two different types of brining. Make sure to like and subscribe for when we do a turkey and any of our other videos. Please feel free to comment on what other types of things you guys would like us to see, watch us smoke, and we'll get on it. Okay, we're gonna grab this guy, open up that cavity. A little bit more seasoning on here. Open up that skin there for the breast again. We want to just work that in. We got both chickens on. We're cranking at 350 degrees. We're looking for around about a 2 hour. I will come back out and take a look at these and check our temperatures around an hour. More than likely, we don't need to spritz or spray. We can if needed, but we do really want to get a really good chicken crisp on the skin, so that way we can enjoy eating that. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and close this lid. We are going to remember to stay hydrated in the Texas heat. And we will be back with some finished chicken. Okay, what's going on, everybody? So we're at about an hour and 45 minutes in the cook. We're up to 160 degrees on these chickens. So the one on the left here is the one that we brined all day for 24 hours. And this wet brined all day. This is the one that we dry brine, which is salt and garlic. You can tell the skins are a little bit tighter on the one that we dry brined. But you can also see here where the skin kind of pulled off a little bit. These babies are getting close. I want to add on a little secret thing that we decided to do last minute. It's since we're basting with Twisted Tea, we decided to make a Twisted Tea BBQ sauce. I'm going to get in here with my barbecue mop, which was given to me as an anniversary present from my beautiful camera girl / girlfriend. And all we're going to do is we're just going to paint real lightly. We don't want to break up too much skin. We are super close on this being finished. And all I want to do is just try to paint the top, get that barbecue sauce going. Again, it is a Twisted Tea BBQ sauce. We will leave the recipe in the comments below. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Spin this guy here. Make sure we get the back side real good. Not a bad idea for a last minute barbecue sauce, I don't think. We're gonna come over here to our wet brine, or our dry brine. Now, because this is a sugar barbecue sauce, because there's a lot of sugar in those beautiful Twisted Teas, we will not leave this on for very long. Go ahead and shut this. We're gonna wait about 10-15 minutes and let that get a really nice glass coat on there. Let the chicken adhere to that barbecue sauce, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we basted for 15 minutes. We left it on the smoker. We pulled it off. We've now let them sit for about another 15 minutes off of the grill, so that way everything would tack up real nice, kind of cool down, so that way we can give it a cut. So this guy here is the one that we had wet brined You can see everything is still pretty much pulled together. This guy here, the skin did get a little bit tighter, and we did pop it. We also had it on a turkey beer holder versus the chicken holder, so that might have thrown its back out a little bit too, but that's never a bad thing whenever you throw it back out. So let's give a cut into this first. Man, look at how juicy and tender that is. We're gonna go ahead and give this one a cut right down the middle. This one's for me, that one's for you guys. That barbecue sauce is great. Look at how moist that chicken is. Oh boy. Now I'm excited to try this. This is my first dry brine. You can see the skin is a little bit tougher. This one's me. This one's for my beautiful camera girl and you. Let me tell you guys, I'm not mad with whatever your choice is on if you want to do the dry brine or if you want to do the wet brine. I do think that the wet stays a little bit more moist in the chicken than does the dry, but man, both those two are gonna be amazing. I think the real test is gonna be 2 or 3 days from now when we're taking the leftovers and make them into salads. Please remember, well, this is Smoking on a Budget. Please like, share, comment, tell everybody about us. There is some merch coming. I've got some stickers, some coasters, and some t-shirts on their way. Always remember, guys, stay hydrated. I don't have my Twisted Tea here, but I will be getting it. And don't forget to say hi to Hopper.